Hey, good Wednesday afternoon. Hey, Steve here. Um, I want to talk about something. Y'all see I'm out here. I'm out here on my hike, on my walk. This is one close to my house. But I want to talk about something today. It has to do with all this stuff that's going on with, immigration and all, but not the ICE thing and all that. I'm not discussing all that. Too many people. You can go somewhere else and listen to all that. But what I do want to talk about is because I think this is something that we as Americans we've got to come back and grasp a hold of. Okay. That our forefathers, they came to this country before it was a nation. They came here from Britain. They came here from Germany. They came here from France, Spain, all these different places because they looked at this place exactly the phrase that we've always used. This was the land of opportunity. This is the modern day Israel in the sense of it's a land flowing with milk and honey. All right. And they came here and they found it. You know what? They found it. But it wasn't just given to them. It wasn't, had to work hard. And now, I don't want to get into the slave thing and all that. Yes, a lot of them went down a slope of, because they didn't want to work hard. They had money and power and all. And that's a whole different subject that maybe we'll address another day. But as for the vast majority of just common folk, what we would call the lower class, the poor class, and there really wasn't no middle class then. Poor class and then the aristocracy. But the poor class, they had to work. They had to work hard for but it was opportunity for them. When they went west, they were given land and everything to go out there and prosper, make this a better place, build something. And they did. They all went out there and they did all that. Okay. They saw this as nothing but an opportunistic advantage for them. Now, getting to the immigration thing right now. You know what? All right, first off, we gotta quit believing the bull crap that, every single person coming here, is coming here to, do harm to somebody. Well, you know what? That's just about as idiotic as saying that every white person's in the Klan, every black person is, whatever, you can't stereotype like that, even though some try to do. But we all know the reason why that all is. And hey, just don't buy into it. Okay. Understand when I walk over here to these trails through my neighborhood coming here, they still building houses in my neighborhood. You know who's building them houses? Latinos. All right. There's a handful of white people you see over there, and they kind of doing the trade stuff. They work for the gas companies, maybe doing the plumbing, maybe the electrical. But as for the construction part, the roofing part, the siding part, the gutters, all that stuff, that's all Latinos. And you know what? And it's foolish to believe that they stole all them jobs, They stole all them jobs from somebody. Because my thing would be, who the heck did they steal them from? All right? There ain't nobody come here and took your job unless you were doing a horrible job. But in the same sense, the Latina women, working in the hotels, working in all this stuff. Hey, these people, when they get to that border, they see the land of opportunity. That's what they see. And man, I for one, I'm not going to do it. I mean, I can't tell all y'all what to do. But hey, let's don't punish them for that. Let's don't punish them because they see this as a land of opportunity. You know what? Let's change the laws. Let's change the laws so that they're allowed to come here and work if they want to work. There's plenty of them come here and they serve in the military and all this stuff. Hey, come on. Let's don't be stupid about this. But, all right, I'm finishing up my hike. I just felt it's just been on my heart to talk about that. And, I just believe that Jesus blessed this country for a reason. And I think he blessed it to be a beacon to the world. I really do. And are we going to do that? Or we just go hoard this thing up for ourselves and just say, hey, all full, nobody else can come. You know, I don't think what that gal is sitting out in New York Harbor with that torch, I don't think that's what she says. All right, I'm getting ready to cross the road and I don't need to get run over. Okay, man. Hey, I love y'all. Happy Wednesday to you. Let's go make it a good one, man. And let's quit all this daggum fighting, man. It's just stupid. All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.